Today we are here back again with your boy Skinny Noodle in trucks, and we already had a fire race last Wednesday, and we're coming back to you once again at WWT Raceway to have another somewhat, I was about to say short track racing, but somewhat of a great race from that track. So overall it's me in the booth, Skinny Noodle, and it's Speed. And it's Jim. Go ahead.
Well, hello, everybody. You've known me for a while now. I was in the booth for a few races there. Jimbo, he's a pretty exciting fella. He races Thursdays in the Cup Series. I would check that out as well. Tomorrow at, I guess they say 8:30 Eastern, but it's really right after the Xfinity race with a little break in between. This race should be exciting. I've practiced with Shake and Jack earlier, and they were both very competitive as usual. I'm sure there's going to be a few other guys in there. And we'll just have to wait and see.
Jim.
Come on, boys. I know you're more excited than that. Am I going to have to be the Clint Boyer up here for everybody? we're in St. Louis for Worldwide Technology Raceway, otherwise known as Gateway. It is, like you said, electric. It's like a short track, man. These guys are going to be beating and banging, and what better way to do it than in a truck? These things are known for beating and banging. So we'll talk a little bit here about the standings.
Yes.
Right now it is Shake and Bake with a 5-point lead over the field. Captain Jack 5 points below. TGS Predators 29 points below, and Ghost Killer 43 points below. Underneath that, pretty much you can eliminate them from championship contention, but it's Dalator Ty Racing, H-Wicks, Jackson, Tiger NASCAR, and Captain Dead Dad. So that's what it's going to look like tonight. Those top four, though, they are still very much in contention.
Yes, it's them four right there. We do know that this race right here it's hard to go into turn 1 and 2, and then trying to get out of it is just even more of a pain because of how wide it is. So we all hope the best for these drivers when they go into turn 1, and hope none of them just turn into a big wreck as soon as we get started. But overall, I do want to know your thoughts and predictions for this race, because it's finna get hectic, especially here for the truck series. So it's automatically finna be some crazy things that's finna happen here. Captain Dead Dad came back for this race, so you know what he's coming for. We have Jack, and then we have Shake, and then we got TGS, them fighting for points and for the chase later on. After this race, Las Vegas will be the last race, and that will end out this season right after that. So overall, I'm for sure Jim is hype already. You already heard it. He's Clint Boyer for this booth.
You better believe it, baby.
And me, I'm just the chill man right now, and Speed is gonna try to make y'all laugh for the whole race. So
Yeah.
He's got to try not lagging out, is what I heard.
I'm not lagging out.
We're gonna hopefully do both. How about that?
Yeah. So overall, we do hope that we give y'all one of the best experience for this truck race. And overall, I do want to know, what is your picks tonight, Jim and Speed?
We'll go first. I'll say, I'm going to say Captain Dead Dad. I think that he had a lot of speed here. He actually lost a race in, I believe, the Xfinity series back in Season 1 off of the front bumper of Nick on the final lap. So I think he's going to be looking for a little bit of redemption from that, and I think he's going to come home with victory.
Okay.
I think it's going to be my man, my teammate, Shake and Bake, in the number 2 truck. I practiced with him and Captain Jack earlier, and he was the faster of the two, and he's also on pole to start this race. So I think he's going to take it and remind everybody why he's in the points lead to begin with.
Well, for me, I always take who people don't take, so I'm going to pick Captain Jack. I feel like Shake is going to have probably a tiny bit of problems from the start. It's gonna help. It's gonna help lead the way for Jack and other people to try to pass him. Because I did figure out if you do get pushed up or get bumped up to the high line, do expect you to never pass somebody out there unless you got some skills. So overall, I do think Shake is gonna have a good race, but I'll pick Captain Jack for a sneaky win.
Yeah, if he ended up doing that, he'd be going back to back, correct? He won last week.
Yes, he did.
It's going to be important for Captain Jack to get some points tonight. I mean, he's only 5 points off of Shake and Bake for the lead, but I mean, it's not like there's not going to be a points reset. So when we get to Vegas next week, they aren't going to have like a Champ 4 like we've seen in past seasons. It's going to be a full-on, chase format. It's going to be, if you had points from before going into Las Vegas, those are going to carry over. So it's going to be about consistency on those two tracks to see who we get as a champion.
I do want to ask one of y'all, can y'all read the comments while I'm going through the race, please?
Sure.
Thank you. So,
I also want to give a quick shout out while I'm looking at the qualifying order. Guys like AHAC, Moose, Daltor, those guys aren't too far behind Shake and Captain, so actually seems like the top 7 aren't even more than a whole 100th off, which is really close for Gateway, personally, if you ask me. Feel like they would have at least been in 34.2s once you got that low. But this Truck Series is competitive. That's one thing about our league. All 3 series are very close and tight. Could be anybody's. Never really know until they're across the line.
yep. And I mean, it's always known for late cautions coming out sometimes, so especially for this track probably. So I'm guessing a caution might come out for inside 10 laps to go, not a manual, but just the game caution. So
I was gonna say it wasn't in this league, but last Gateway race league race I had 55 cautions in it.
you know
So
what?
I
Leave that alone.
expect at least 3 in this one.
And
Join,
now
gentlemen.
we can join.
You've already touched on it, electric, but turn 1's going to be deadly. Like,
Uh,
it is so weird trying
yeah.
to throw it in there in any series. I'm just interested to see if any of these guys wreck.
I mean, the Xfinity had the race there earlier, and we had to expect a lot of things going into turn 1, so it's a lot.
Well, even if you know how to throw it in there, it's really easy to just look away for a quick second and miss your braking point, just completely punt the guy in front of you.
Yeah.
And then that guy's gonna be like, well, you just punted me entering turn 1, why can't I punt you entering turn 1 the next lap? And then it just turns into back and forth punt fest here.
There we go. You go green. Going across the line. There we go. Like I said, Captain Deaddied is in second, but he qualified there. Starting to fall back a little bit right after that. And one thing I hate about this track is that outside wall right there on the straightaway. Because as soon as you're near it, you don't know if you're going to hit that wall that is coming out. But Shake and Bake already having a great lead right now. Versus, who is that?
Like I mentioned in qualifying, AHAC,
AHAC.
kind of surprising, qualified 3rd. He's already moved up to 2nd.
Guys already struggling with turn 1. You just saw Dalator undershoot it a little bit, trying not to overshoot into Eric's on his outside.
Eric,
I think Dad this is just my screen anyway, could be lagging, made some contact with AHAC, and that's kind of how he's got her back around him for 2nd place. We had a battle for 4th between Dalator and Moose. Looks like Dalator's going to take that for now.
Yep. Captain Jack already up to 6. trying to make his ground back, hit the wall a bit, so that's going to lose a lot of momentum. As I do know H-Wix is coming up right behind him. Moose is right behind Dalator. Dalator's in third best position right now, I could say, for this whole season.
Yeah, Cap Jack already lost 2 points because Shake and Bake got those 2 bonus points for getting pole. So that's already
3 wide entering turn 1. We got some contact.
4 wide.
Jay, I don't know if Jack sent it, but 3 wide now they back.
Captain Jack looked low and he just threw it in there and took the spot. I think that also helped out H-Wix a little bit because he's now below 13. He's gained some spots off of that. Ooh, Ghost Killer's looking to do the same thing his teammate did, I think.
Yeah, they going 3 wide once again. Oh, Ghost gonna send it. But make it stick.
Man, I got talking about A-Hack when he got into second. Now he's all the way back here getting passed. I feel so bad.
That's just
so
how
he
the
can
race
turn
is.
back around.
Back here in 8th, Mr. Williams. I don't know if this is his league debut, but looking nice in that 8 truck right now. Trying to pick him off one by one. I know that he's been having troubles with this game because it's been so long since he's played it. So, let's see.
Speaking of Mr. Williams, him and his 13 made some contact there. He's now below him. Having a hard battle there for position.
H-Wix going right under Dalator. Dalator been struggling on that 3 and 4. Look like he can't time it right.
It also appears we have a battle for second. Captain Jack's going to make the move on the other captain.
Captain Jack is fighting. No, he's not. He's going to lose it out. And now it will be. Wait, it's 4 wide.
Oh,
Kush.
no.
Oh.
Ty
Racing.
A-Hack and Mr. Williams getting real racing.
And they all made it through.
I think Ty Racing might be experiencing a little bit of lag here. But back out front, it's Shake and Bake with a very commanding lead as of now. Gotta wonder if that 44 is going to be changing anything on his truck down pit road under this first stage break, because right now that 2, he's just kind of pulling away.
Yeah, I'm starting to, I mentioned a few times now, I practiced with them earlier, and I kind of seen this earlier, but I saw Jack was able to make some adjustments and close that gap up a little bit, so I'm wondering if he'll do that again here in the race. Be a little bit stronger, maybe towards the end of the second stage, maybe in the third stage.
Yeah, it's only take time. You gotta. I think for these top 4 right now, they just gotta get through the first stage. If their car is loose or tight, just get through the first stage and hopefully make some good adjustments later on in the run, especially for stage 2, because you don't want. Definitely for Jack, you don't want Shake to get another stage win, because that's just more and more points he's just piling on your head. So
We've got a good battle between the 8 and the 4 right now.
8's not a big fan of the 4 right now. Got moved up out of the groove in turn 1 by the 4.
Oh, and the 17 hit the wall, but the 13 came into it. Oh, and that's a caution, it looks like, off that. So the 17 hit the wall and went slow. What's up?
You know what? Cautions breed caution.
Yeah.
Right now in the chat, Nobes says that 88 came to race tonight. He is a former champion in the Hennessy Performance Racing League Truck Series, so I would definitely say that he's going to perform tonight.
Yeah, with only 2 races left, everybody got to bring their A game.
going to bunch the field back up here. Let's see if Captain Jack can do anything with the 2. Or, I guess Captain Dead Dad jumps the 44.
Alright, here we go. Shake off the lead, and he will not clear. Almost will. Going into turn 1. 3. No, not 3. Okay. Oh, Dead Dad and Jack still fighting.
We're coming to 3 to go in the stage, so this is go time for everybody. They want their points bad.
Oh, Dead Dad goes high. You already know Wicks is about to come up right behind him.
Little launch for the 44 right here. Good exit there out of turn 4.
Wait, let me get there. Alright. Jack is trying to arch the turn, and he will get a good run out.
Yeah, another great run.
There we go.
Jack
Would be 2 to
hanging
go.
with Shake here, coming to 2 to go.
He's on his bumper.
That 44 is going to get a peek here.
He's on a block. Oh, they're going to nudge it to the outside.
Crossover.
Jack.
Crossover.
Jack
The
is
bumper.
going to force him. Jack is going to push Shake all the way
Shake
back
is in
off
the
that.
wall.
Dead
What
Dad
a
is trying to go
move
to
by
the
the
bottom.
44.
Shake is going to block it. Oh, Wick sends up Captain Dead Dad. And Goose Killer gets third.
That's big for
Yeah.
points right there, gentlemen. 44
Yeah.
who win the stage.
Here we go. One more lap to go on for sure. Here we go. Last time to go around this turn for stage 1. It don't look like Shake can catch back up right now. It's a little bit too far away. So what we're going to do is we're going to check it from HPL's camera and see what's going on. Dead Dad sends it!
Yep. 3 wasn't having it.
And he keep it in line, and he will take third. Captain Dead Dad is your stage winner with Shake and Bake, then Dead Dad, and then Ghost Killer. After that, it would be H-Wicks, Tie Racing. I'm for
All
sure.
right, Vince Welch. That's
Mike.
Captain Jack out there that won the
I was going to
stage.
say, I just wanted to be clear that it's Captain Jack.
I said Captain
Dad
Jack, right?
cannot be... No, you said Dad.
You said
Dad.
Dad.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
dude.
fault, Dan. My fault. Dang. Oh, Captain Jack won the stage. I thought I said that. It's both of their names is Cap.
That's why when I said they were battling, the captain passed the other captain.
Now, that was an important move, but you gotta wonder, later, when this race comes down, we know who the top 2 are right now. It's the
Yeah.
44 and the 2. If that 2 gets a chance to shove the 44 back, he's gonna look back at stage 1 and say, that's how the 44 raced me, I'm gonna race him the exact same way. So, 44, he's gonna have to get going here and collect as many points as he can.
I don't think Jack is going to try to let him get that chance to even try to move him out the way. Alright, so here we go. Stage 2. Moose got a stream up that I sent in. So. Oh, Shake almost cleared them on the outside, but Captain Jack comes right back. Shake is going to go for the maneuver. Shake is going to go for the inside again, couldn't. Oh, the 8 car all the way up onto the outside wall.
We talk about it so much in these streams.
Oh, what a block from Shake.
Never mind. that was quite the block.
And there he
Before
goes.
He's off of him.
Shake, I mean, not Shake, but Ghost is going to slow up Captain Dead Dad off that. He tried to make a move, but Shake blocked it off. It looked like Jack got a little bit away.
I don't think the 40 truck liked that block. He might send him a little message with that good old chrome front bumper there.
Yeah, I'm expecting him to do that right there because that was a big block from Shake.
These two have a lot of respect for each other, though.
Yep.
The difference between Shake and Jack is less than 5 points in the big picture.
Oh, there we go,
the 2
Jack.
wanted to give a bump.
Jack with a block, not with a block, but just a little move.
So although in hindsight it may not be, this could be what ends up deciding the championship. So
Yep.
Shake is in, if he can't pass Jack, he's going to be in defense mode all the way.
Here you go,
you
he's
can already
blocking
see
Ghost.
that.
It's a little bump, I think, from Ghost. Ghost is going to try to go to the inside, couldn't.
Another block back there.
Dead Dad's blocking HW, I think that is back there.
H-Wix. There we go. Nope, Ghost got a little bit away. And Ghost don't got anybody behind him now.
I think it's key to note while we're talking about Dead Dad in the playoff picture, he's 193 points back. So this is basically simply for moral support.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just going for a win.
So we will have to see how that pans out for him.
It's these three and then it's Captain Dead Dad right now.
I think that
3
too
wide
is
back in the pack.
Yeah, 3
Moose
wide.
and Mr. Williams.
Moose cleared himself so he wouldn't have to get caught up in it.
You got contact. The 8 and 13 do not like each other. They were just 3 wide, and now they're
Cushions
coming
it a
down.
bit.
More 3 wide.
3 wide.
4 trucks being
Eight.
passed by everybody right now.
Oh, them
Now
two
he's
is
got
going
even
at
bigger
it.
problems.
Yeah, them two was going at it. I don't know what happened there. But that's a game caution.
I was just about to say that 2 was running the 44 back down after the restart, so it seems like that 2 does not fire off very well off of a restart, but once the truck comes in a little bit, give it 5, 6, 7 laps, he's right up there back on the 44's bumper. So this is going to be really interesting. Gateway's known for having a lot of cautions no matter the series. Have to see if that 2 elects to change some of his adjustments. Get a short run truck.
That would be 3 cautions right now if we add into the stage caution.
And you have to wonder if he makes those adjustments for her short run, how much is he going to lose on the long run?
I think
As we
he's
get
expecting.
late.
I think he's expecting like a 10-lap race, but Moose is on the pole. Well, not
Moose.
pole, but in first.
He said, tires and fuel, overrated. Let me take the lead in track position.
Okay, yep,
Fire
and
Slayer.
Shake is
Fire
about to
Slayer.
send it 3.
Fire Slayer just said, where the hell are the JGR trucks? Well, you're looking at one right there being taken 3 wide.
I don't like to see. Oh, and he got sent all the way back. Shake gave Captain Jack just a tiny bit of a bump as Jack clears him. Oh, Moose all the way up onto the outside wall, or just riding over top of that.
Now, does Moose starting first on the restart hold up Jack enough to give Shake enough time to pass him? Do we think?
Do not know. Galator through the grass.
From the 2.
No, not enough. It don't look like he got a run off that turn, but it looked like he's catching up just by a little bit. He might go to the bottom on this.
Yeah, I think you have a little bit of an advantage. I've said this before.
Oh, he hit the apron.
Oh,
Oh,
lag.
Shake!
Lag.
No, it's not Shake's fault. I just said Shake got bumped. That's what the problem was. And he defending against Ghost. Perez.
Ghost
Like I
is going to get
mentioned
sick of that
earlier,
at some point.
Ghost is
You
going to get
realize-
sick. He's going to, yeah.
He realized that that leg spike there sent him into defense, so he's going to block all the way down to the wall or grass if he has to.
Yup, gotta make the car 8 lanes wide. Have to secure points.
He's got to make what we call business decisions.
You know what? We not starting that. I heard that way too many times by Joker. Here we go. Going through turn 1 again. It looks a little close between Ghost and Shake, but I think Ghost might try the bottom here coming out. And he will, but it's a block again.
Yeah,
Oh, and Ghost's gonna go
not
lower.
gonna go over well.
And Shake, how can you go into the turn cleanly like that? He's gonna bump him just a little bit. Just remember how much Shake is blocking Ghost. He's losing more and more time to Jack, so.
Well, what Shake also doesn't realize is if he blocks Ghost and Ghost moves him, he can lose more than just one position.
He can lose multiple, and then it's going to be hard to gain more positions back if your car is a short run car or if it's in the middle.
And then, because of this points format, you lose the championship all because you wanted to block Ghost. That's what I love about this points format. It has to have consistency and not just winning your end.
Yeah.
That'll be stage 2, I think.
Yeah, Jack so far has been... He's really surprised me. He just seems to get in front of Shake and stay there.
He surprises you? This guy was a cup driver, man. he knows his way around some of these racetracks. He is a really, really good race car driver, and he really likes the trucks. So this,
I know,
to me, this
like,
isn't surprising. This is
Shake. You got to remember, Shake has been the points leader almost all season.
yeah. Jack has stared it straight in the eye and said, I want this championship. I really do. And he's shown that with his moves so far in this race. And obviously that speed, even on the long run there, it seemed like he was starting to pull away from Shake. So maybe he found something in his truck.
And maybe, is that what it comes down to? Is just the fact that Jack is a former Cup Series driver?
Or he has more experience, probably. The Ghost Killer is now, his Shake teammate and Ghost. Oh, and Dead moved Shake, so this is about to get even more worse for Shake. 88 in the wall.
Cleared. He's good.
Now he's right back. Now, well, Ghost gonna probably pull off the same thing.
Too high.
Yep,
Where
too
did
high
TGS
on the
come
track.
from?
He came down just on time. TGS came from pitting, I'm for sure. I don't know what he did.
Oh, the two got into the corner a lot better than both Nice trucks right there.
Yup. And he's gonna pass Ghost.
Oh,
Look,
TGS is in the wall.
Ghost is getting a run. No, he's not. He's back
and
out.
TGS put Solis. Lease has been leased again into the backstretch of the wall. Oh my god. Is that
That's really rough
it's
for
not
Solis.
a caution. That's unfortunate. 2 weeks in a row, he's been leased right in the same spot.
Oh, wreck on the front stretch here. 16-4. A whole bunch of them. I think that's a caution.
Yeah, that is a game caution. Would that be
All
5?
of a sudden, I think that's a big break for Solis. Oh, I think it's a manual because
like a
there's a lot more
manual,
contact here, yeah.
So they must have called a caution for Solis's wreck, and something happened extracurricularly after yellow was waved.
From what
That's
I
gotta be
saw,
some damage.
TGS hit the wall, and coming off the wall, he just leased Solis right into the backstretch
He
wall.
just leased Solis.
Oh, watch your pit speed here.
You have to wonder, does Solis and TGS get a new under the manual, or is Solis cool with it?
Pull off a Cody wear. Tired of getting bullied.
I'm tired of getting bullied by this GMS guy.
If there was ever anything that was RNG related in this game, it's right here, right now. Can the 244 on pit road stop?
I think it's hilarious how for us they're all wrecking on the pits.
You know what? Yeah, I don't want to speak on that. Let's just leave that alone. And Jack got out. Shake got out just right after.
Alright, so
picked her in the
AHAC.
number 2 trick.
AHAC gonna be our leader. I guess he took 2.
Oh. I guess it makes sense. We did just restart from the stage end, right? I figure his rights can't be no lower than 96. Or less, sorry.
It's worth a shot. I mean, if
Yeah.
you're not in the chase hunt and championship hunt, this is kind of just a race for you to see if you can win.
Yeah.
Why not gamble?
You know what? Yeah, play the gamble game. I want to see something mixed up now.
Choose cone, I imagine, is this time. Let's see. It's
Kind of wondering when I'm going to hear from race control after this race, with AHAC taking a second lead under a manual caution, but we're going to ignore that. And,
So we haven't seen one of these tonight yet. Manual caution, that means that the 13 will get to choose when he wants to go. You can't really do that under game caution. I wonder if that's going to help. I mean, 13's on older tires, so you got to imagine he's going to get swallowed up at some point, but you can get a good jump here on the start.
now you got to wonder if the 13 gets better jump than the 44, can Shake get a better jump than the 13 and dive them both?
Right.
He
Okay,
must
somebody
have a
text the
shift to it.
comments.
That last restart was good.
Ooh, somebody text the comments, please.
There's nothing. It's just Fire Slayer and Joker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just
well,
the old man and Joker.
well, that's the usual. Well, anyway, let's see. What can
Fire
AHAC
Slayer
do?
says manual at 100 miles per hour.
Okay.
And the 13,
Got off to a good restart. Great, actually. He's just going to be able to censor it in. And
Oh, missed the corner.
now, if AHAC goes to the bottom, he's blocking Shake.
He is.
And there goes Jack, as he will get a run.
This would be
no, he's
perfect
not.
for Jack.
Yes, yes, it is. And yeah,
Up
he's
to
just
40
slowing
too, I
up.
think. Oh, maybe not.
Thought the 40 was going to be able to get away.
Contact.
Oh, Shake blocking again. I'm for sure he's about to move him out the way. It's only a matter of time. 3 wide.
Oh!
Oh, AHAC in the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you don't go to Vegas. Because you gamble and you end up wrecked.
And the swerving between the 2 and the
Shake.
40 right now.
Now Captain Dead Dad goes under Shake. What a move right now. 3 wide, right behind them. Dolator, H-Wicks, and the 8 of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams do not have his coffee yet. Shake right now is still trying to catch up to Jack right now, and then behind them he do have Ghost, doing that them two have a even though they're friends, they have a bit of a rivalry inside this race with the blocking, so won't be surprised if them two was in the lead. They will pull off from Mad Kenseth and Joey Logano.
That was about as good of a turns 3 and 4 you can have as Shake and Bake. He wrapped that white line perfectly.
Yep.
wonder,
Still
too.
seems to be lagging a little bit.
I was gonna say, you gotta wonder too, along with Jake gaining. Oh, he looks like he's like, I would swear, maybe
Yeah,
I'm like,
bad lag out of the 44.
Oh. He came back on that track super fast. Good job.
you gotta wonder, does Jack leg out here?
You know what?
Yeah,
Don't say that. Yeah.
It is bad right now. Is he letting off? Is this
Yeah,
him
he's
letting
letting off.
goodbye?
Yeah.
Oh, this stinks a ton for Jack. A guy that's right there for the championship contention is going to have to give up the lead and second place. And probably
No.
third. 'Cause he's
That
still
man
lagging
zooming.
bad.
Shake and Bake, I think, will be disappointed that he won't get to fight for it, but I feel like he's super happy because this could be it right here.
Yeah, this
The final
might be
nail
the
in the coffin.
championship. It's going to be hard for Captain Jack to... I mean, he won 2 stages already, but this is not going to be good if this lag doesn't clear up and he can go make those 2 points back up in front of him.
Shake won the pole, so you got to remember because of that it's only 1 point. So if he's going to be -4, and then if it stays like this, Shake is going to take that -4 and turn it into probably in that game at least a few points. And then can you gain 10 points on him in one race?
Yeah, he's mitigating it pretty well right now. Still lagging, but he found a place back here in 4th where he can kind of just ride around. The guys behind him are just stacked up and hitting each other. So he could probably stay here in 4th and minimize the damage.
Yep. And now with Jack, I think he's back to normal.
Maybe. Hard to tell.
If he's driven the green light by race control, you know he's not going to sit there and wait.
It's a championship on the line. Yeah, he's still lagging, but it's a championship on the line. I'd have to believe that he's still going to be allowed to race these guys ahead of him.
Absolutely.
So Shake is still out to that decent lead right now. For sure Jack is really pissed off for what he just had to do. Had to back out extra 2 positions, so he's going to lose points again. It's just sad for him, but it's just happy for Shake over there, knowing that he'll have to fight that much for it. Captain Jack is up here with Ghost, so if them 3 can work together, they can actually catch up.
You got to remember here, folks, we still got like 30 laps to go, so a lot can happen.
About a battle for 2nd right now. Captain Dead Dad. Looking to pass Ghost Killer.
Is not Dead. Yup, here we go. I was like, do not pass him, man.
He feels like this is his best racetrack. So
yeah.
I think we can all agree that this is his best racetrack. He should have won here in either season 1 or season 2, whichever he got nicked in.
Oh, I think that was truck season 2.
They're catching Shake.
You notice too, it looks like they're catching Shake, and they're looking to make a 4-truck battle for the lead, including the guy we were talking about earlier, Captain Jack. You gotta wonder, is that the last of his internet problems? And if it is, can he pass Shake again?
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, but anyway, we're hoping right now that Ghost and them can catch up. I'm for sure Ghost definitely wants to catch up to bump him out the way after all the blocks he's been thrown for. So, well, not him, but Shake been throwing at him for.
If you're gonna block for 2nd all the way to the grass and the wall, he will put you in the wall for the win, most likely.
In the wall, then in the grandstands.
And then you'll be doing handstands.
I'm pretty certain all of these guys in the top 4 are in the same party, so these guys are going to be pretty cordial with each other. Looks like Corey's going to allow them pretty high.
He's going to let them pass. Hopefully they'll be able to catch up now.
Well, I believe I finally lagged out.
Oh.
You got another invite?
Yeah, I got 3 of them from the soaps.
Okay.
Although it's unusual because they just kick me back out for a lot.
No, 40 is going to allow Captain Jack around him. Move the 44 up to 3rd.
Yep.
With the lag. And now it looks like it's clear. No.
Don't. Why you say that?
Yep, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I would also like it noted as my inside source from Moose, they're definitely gonna have to make a pit stop in the next upcoming laps. So how is that gonna play out?
Yep.
He just had his worst lag spike of the night right there, going into turn 1, Captain Jack did. And it really messed up Ghost Killer. I think right now Ghost Killer, being the nice guy he is, he knows that Captain Jack is going for a championship, and he wanted to not interfere in that. So he is being very cordial with the top 3 that are also in the same party.
Yeah, he's still lagging a bit.
Kind of reminds me of Kyle Larson at Homestead. He just kind of, he knows he's fast, he knows he has winning speed, but he chooses that he would rather race the championship competitors a little nicer than that. If that makes sense, you kind of
His
like
competition is going to recognize that, absolutely, that he's being.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be reciprocated at some point. Maybe next season, maybe season after. Who knows?
I was
But
gonna
he is-
say, it starts the season at Daytona, which is National Best Buddies drafting track.
Next national best buddy.
I just hate this for Jack. He had, in my opinion, the fastest truck, and right now, just it's almost like a mechanical issue, right? Like, you know, you have a cylinder go down or something. I don't know what you would equate this to in real life. Not really much out there for rubber banding, but I hit pit road actually.
I just legged out twice. My internet's just not having it right now.
He's really trying to make up time on pit road. That entry went through the grass and everything.
Again,
Did
I'm
this
just
brings
wondering.
anybody else in? Oh, someone's around.
Oh, who would that be?
The 98 is Solis. Again, out here in turn 4.
He's being leased again and I'm missing it? Oh.
I think it was a one-truck incident.
And Jack goes to pit.
You gotta remember, like, if I've legged out twice, how
Maybe
is
it's
Jack
servers.
not?
Yeah, maybe
You
it's
know?
service. Because I've seen little twitches. This game is
Yeah,
known for having
not
glitches.
dead, but Dalator wrecked, and he's on the. It's on the. In the middle of turn 3 and 4. I didn't even notice that until I started clicking around.
Heavy
Like, I
damage
know-
and sensor.
Yeah.
I know here in Canada land, internet's a little different, but...
Oh, he's gonna see Candyland.
Pit road is a busy place. A lot of people
Yes.
come down, shake and bake. Race leader.
No, the 88 in the grass. Yeah, it's really difficult to get onto this pit stop.
With Captain Jack passing Shake there, do we think that's for position?
I think they're going through pit cycles right now, so we'll have to wait to find out.
I'm pretty sure I saw Jack come out of the pits.
He came in a little bit earlier. Now shake and
Yes.
bake's on pit road, so I imagine he's like 1 or 2 laps down.
Okay.
Pit road is a very busy place right now. Who is out? And there is Jack. He's actually going to take over the second position over Captain Dead Dad, it seems. Yes, he will. Move the 44 up to second.
Yep.
One thing I noticed in practice earlier is that right rear tire wears out quick. So some guys may have trouble keeping that the entire run as well. And if you blow a right rear tire here in turn 1 or turn 3 and 4, it's gonna be catastrophic to your race. It's gonna definitely kill it.
Yep, Jack is now in second, like y'all said, and I'm for sure he's about to work his behind off for this.
Again, I could be wrong. My eyes could just play, you know, tricks on me, but it looks like the 44 is pulling away from the 3 and reeling in the 2 ever so slightly. Oh, he missed the corner there, though. That's not help.
I think the two trucks should just relax. Let that 44 use up that right rear tire that I was talking about. Just kind of control what he can control, which is his pace. As he works around the 8 truck of Mr. Williams.
would say
a
that
little
would,
bit of trouble getting around him.
that would be a little bit of a close-up for Jack.
Another really good 3 and 4 for the 2. He's really starting to knock down that turns 3 and 4. Just wrapping that white line is what you want to do. Truck will rotate a little bit for you going out of turn 3 off of turn 4. He is really starting to master that.
Starting to take his time too.
Yeah, update on the gap to Captain Jack right now. Does look like it's closing still. Maybe another 3-4 tenths over the last 3 laps.
I don't mean to jinx anybody when I say this, but we haven't really talked about it much. That wall entering 1 and 3 has not got anybody yet.
The 13 actually. When we saw that 13 spin, that's what he did. He stayed out on the tires. He hit that.
Yeah,
turn
you're right.
1 wall.
But that wall on the backstretch.
Yeah, nobody's hit that one.
Just as deadly.
Big opening.
Nobody's hit that one yet. I've been watching Shake. All the leaders, they're all really close to it. I wouldn't even, like, if I have to, I would just drive down to the grass just to avoid that. Just to make sure.
Oh,
And
wow,
Mr. Williams.
The 8 is gonna move the 2.
I don't.
What?
Yeah. I don't know about
The
that
8's
one.
The 8's allowed to do this. It seemed like he had a run on the 2 and he wanted to get his lap back, but that really helped Captain Jack get back.
How many laps will be now? Cross the line. About to check.
All right, who do we have here, YouTube? Who's going to win this race? Is it going to be the 2 of Shake and Bake, points leader, or is it going to be the guy who's on fire right now, Captain Jack, running second and closing in fast?
Yeah, Jack. It's like that apron at the end he keeps hitting, and that's what's stopping all the momentum that he's getting off of that turn. But I'm thinking Cap has a big chance.
I said Shake and Bake would win pre-race, didn't I?
You did? Yep, teammate.
Who do you have, Jim?
I had Captain Dead Dad, who right now is running 3rd, having a strong run, but just nothing for these guys up front. And that 44 is still closing in, now about half or 2 truck lengths.
Yup. Mr. What? I'm for sure Cap is sending it. There he goes. He is in there.
Give him good bite off the corner. That 44 is there, boys.
Wow, that 44 been catching now the whole way back. And he finally makes
inside.
a move to the inside as Captain Jack.
Who's going to fight on the outside? Maybe a crossover?
He's going to get a run. Shake is going to get a run. He's going to go to the bottom. They're going to fight. Another lap down car right in front of him. So how could this affect the race?
Joker and YouTube saying, I just don't see the 44 pitting 2 laps earlier and being able to make it. That's a concern that Speed brought up, was can these guys make it on their right rear tires? Right now that 44, he's putting a lot of stress on it.
Yeah,
44.
Oh, Mister!
The 8 makes contact with Shake. Another thing that may be putting some stress in Captain Jack's mind, as we noted earlier, is his internet. I've lagged out of this race just watching it twice. Jack has been lagging the whole entire time. So
but his internet hanging on for dear life, hey.
Fascinating stuff. Joker, team owner, or I think he's team owner of Hendrick. Not very happy with
He's
the 8.
pitting.
Captain Jack is pitting.
There's nothing that Jack can do. He just wore out that tire too much.
Yeah.
Is that the championship right there?
Matters about where will he finish.
Yeah, let's get to the 2. Can he make it on tires? The 40 hit pit road.
Because remember,
And then
if the
trucks-
2...
If the 2 can't make it, then Captain Dad, I believe, is in the catbird seat.
Yeah.
Can he make it?
2's gonna stay out here.
I also noticed the 2 went really wide that corner. I think the 3's going to gain some time on him because of that.
Good way to save tire right there. Don't rip it apart going on the bottom, ripping that white line like you have been. Now you're able to just kind of coast it.
2 lap down cars in front of him.
Don't know how many laps to go.
It appears that Shake is running wide and saving as much as he can, but Dad, from what I'm seeing, right as I say that, he runs middle. But before that, he wasn't really looking like he was saving much. So is he saved enough, or is he just going for it?
I think Shake is saving quite a bit right now.
Sure, it'll be 6 to go now, coming around to 5.
The 44 is still up there lagging.
Yup.
I can promise you folks he is not getting that close to the outside entry wall on his screen. That is just the lag.
I can almost guarantee that Spectrum has just officially lost.
You know what? That's why I don't mess with Spectrum, you know?
I'm going to assume we're somewhere around 5 to go here.
Oh!
4, yeah, it'll be 5 to go now.
I want to note that if Shake cannot make it, it appears the 40 truck just made a business decision around the 3. Like he was
He's
just
a lap
still.
down. Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
did it already.
Yeah, I was about to
See.
say, what you mean?
I was gonna say, cause like I didn't
I
really
think
know.
the 3 and the 2 are the only on the stay out strategy, and they are
Yeah,
really nursing their stuff around here.
it's
I
4
didn't know
laps
his
to go.
situation, and he just like flew around the.
It's 4 laps to go. Coming around, so 3 to go on the last bit.
And Shake make it. Might be a fuel thing too, because it sounds like he's down on power on the straightaways. Maybe he's kind of just keeping it in the clutch. I don't know.
Yup, he's gonna have it. He'll have three more laps to do this. So
You have to remember too, when you're putting in the clutch, it also means that you're really heating up that right rear tire,
good job.
which is the one that burns.
So he really just gotta let it ride.
He is really slow.
If Shake blows a tire, then I don't know what you're gonna do. Pull a Tyler Reddick and try to get back on the track, or you're gonna.
I think he's gonna crawl around this racetrack if he has to keep that.
Yup, he is, and that's 2 more laps to go now. I think he might make it. Yeah, it looks like he will though. Well, how slow he's going and the way how he's able to keep this tire on.
You never know though. We've been surprised before here.
Oh,
He's going
he must be really saving that tire.
That
white
man,
flag.
I think Go should have went high. No, but here we go. He's coming to the last lap.
It's important
Yeah.
for the title. He needs to keep this tire together.
This right tire, this right rear, if this blows now, he's gonna, I'm for sure he's gonna be pissed.
I think he'd just ride the wall at this point.
Yeah.
You make it here just in front of Jack.
Yep.
I think he'd be okay considering Jack had to pit and has run into lag issues this race.
Yep.
Regardless. Coming out of 3 and 4.
Shake
The
look like he
Peters
will
shaking.
win here at Gateway. Wow. That's how you.
Big time. That's a statement right there. That says I want 2 championships in a row from Shake and Bake, and he had set himself up really nicely at Vegas.
I want it noted, when given predictions on the live stream pre-race, I'm 2 for 2.
I am 2 for 2.
I almost had, I think Captain Dead Dad finished second. Don't know 100%, but...
No, Shake, Bake won, TGS got second, Captain Dead Dad got third, HW was fourth, Moose was fifth, Jack was sixth, Mr. Williams was seventh. And that's all I saw before Moose's stream decided that I just couldn't see leaderboard anymore.
Love NASCAR 85.
I think I can attempt to go back a little bit.
I'm watching the 3-car hit road at about 180 miles per hour.
I had a ball.
Williams got 7th, Ghost Killer got 8th, Solis was in 9th.
We got TGS Predators in here.
And that is your top 10.
Let's see if we can get Shake and...
I think they might already be invited.
And Captain Dead. There go Captain Dead Dad. We just need Shake now inside the booth.
Yeah. One exciting race. Came down to strategy.
Captain Jack with pole, so he did gain 1 point.
Major championship implications.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
From gaining 1 point, yes.
A point is a point is a point is a point.
Okay. Let's see. If Shake is gonna join. It's the one thing I need him to do.
The one thing we actually need to do, the best driver in the series cannot do.
Wow.
That was the funnest race I've had in a long time.
There he
with
goes.
Stage 1 and Stage 2.
Finally, the man joins. Let me see.
You good though over there?
Ooh, well, you gotta take a little breather, a little break after what just happened. So, welcome for the top 3. Welcome up to the booth, and we're glad to see y'all all 3 up here. And we would like to ask y'all questions. I'm for sure. I'm gonna go right after Jim and Speed for y'all questions. So go ahead and ask y'all questions away.
Yeah, so we'll start, we'll go from third to first. So we'll start with Captain Dead Dad tonight. Captain, you said that you were very excited for this race and didn't come home with the win, but you did come home with the top 3. How are you feeling after that one?
At peace. I feel like I can move on from that gateway. You know?
Yeah, we mentioned in the stream that you wanted some redemption from what happened to you in Season 1 in the Truck Series. And again, not a win, but it definitely does show that you have the speed at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Talking about the strategy there, it sounded like you were going along with what Shake was doing and trying to save the right rear tire. How much of a challenge was that for you tonight?
It was awful. I came across the line with, I think, either 0 or 1% about to tick to 0. That's why you saw me smack into TGS there at the end. So that kind of sucked. I thought about taking 2, and then I was like, you know what? I'm already this deep. I may as well just tough it out. And I barely pulled it across the line, as you saw.
Yeah, still got third out of it. Still showed your speed, and you raced everyone very cordially up there, so I'm sure they appreciate that. Speed, you got any questions for Captain Dead Dad?
No.
Yeah, no, I quite frankly can't say the same for the rest of the field. Every restart, I would just get ass-packed hard. No, some of these
Can't
people
curse, but okay.
They need to learn patience, and once they can learn that, they'll start doing good at Gateway. As you saw, I think it was Stage 3 on the green flag stint. Myself, Shake, Ghost, and Jack had pulled away from the rest of the field easily. And we just, all four of us were putting on a clinic up there.
Any
So,
names you
once
want to
people-
throw out there for sending it?
Dalator. That's mainly it, just Dalator.
Speed, and
Okay,
that's how you
A-Hack-
start.
A-Hack did it once, but he apologized. Dalator, on the other hand, he
And
hasn't
this
said
is
anything.
how you start your villain story.
And ladies and gentlemen, shots fired at the driver of the number 17 truck, Dalator.
I
He
never
knows I don't
thought.
like him, so it's not really shots fired.
Ooh.
Well, I would just like to say good job, Captain Dad, for you finishing in top 3. Your best finish all season. Hope the best for next season and for the next race.
Thank you.
Now, moving on to the second driver, second place driver, TGS. I really didn't see you that much in the race, but I'm for sure you was trying to make your way up there for knowing how many points you was behind and what was all going on in the back. So it was probably a struggle to get out of the back of the pack. So back of the pack or the middle of the pack. So overall, great job for you finishing in second. Y'all can go ahead and ask him questions now.
Yeah, I guess I'll start off there. TGS, good rebound tonight. It looked like it started out a little bit rough. I saw you back there in stage 1, very beginning of it. You were stuck back there, almost dead last in the field, but you come back for a P2 tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very, very grateful, if not very lucky. To be honest, if the strategy game wasn't anything to do with this race, I wouldn't have done as well as I did, considering as many times as I was shoved to the back. Definitely got myself into trouble and caused some trouble. But yeah, I'm just grateful for having a good finish and holding on to the truck better than most of the other people out here.
Yeah, buddy, you were wheeling it all around the racetrack and got yourself to P2 off of a little bit of GMS strategy. So again, congratulations on that. Speed, do you have any questions for TGS Predators on his P2 run tonight?
Sure. Knowing that the number 2 truck was your teammate and also a championship contender, if a caution came out and you two raced for it, how hard would you have raced him?
I think we would have been 10 out of 10 if that was the case. At this point, points are really everything to even out the field, and even though he's my teammate, I would have been happy if he were to get little points, just so we could have that kind of advantage. But I'm glad he got the win. Definitely helps him out a lot going into next week, so looking forward to see him hold the trophy.
Yep. And I think that will end you off, TGS. Thank you for coming up to the stream. And great about the booth. And good finish. Hope the best for next week.
FaZe, let's get I think Captain Jack is in here before we interview
Yeah.
race winner. Let's get a word with Jack.
Well, y'all go ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, Jack, it was a very eventful race for you. It seemed like you had the fastest truck there for a little bit, and then Shake would come back right back at you with a better short run truck, and all these different things came together and ended with a little bit of lag and a little bit of strategy on your call. Was that something that played into that strategy call to hit pit road in the last 5-6 laps?
Well, pretty much, yeah. But I mean, the lag was the only reason Shea got the lead in that run. But can't believe the internet wants to crap out like that in a race like that. So I should be 1 point ahead of Shea going in Vegas, but down 10 and see what happens.
Yeah, buddy, we were gutted up here in the booth for you. You definitely did not deserve any of that. That was the worst time for any lag to occur, but we know that you're good at Las Vegas. We've seen it in the past. I think in the Cup Series, or was it? Maybe it was another league, but I remember seeing you up front at Las Vegas. I did see you up front at Las Vegas, so go out there and race some hell on some people.
Yeah, that's the plan. I gotta make up 10 points.
Yep. Well, I'm going to pass it over to Speed if he has any questions for a pretty impressive run for Captain Jack tonight.
So, pretty impressive run, Jack. Fortunately ended by that lag. I just had one question for you. Who actually is your internet provider?
Okay.
Not a clue. I'm not, I'm probably, I think it's Spectrum right now.
Yup, that's why. That's why.
No, the difference is I'm on an Ethernet cord and internet just absolutely had a bad night, but it is what it is. It is what it is. On to next week. Be an interesting battle.
You heard it here, folks. Next time, get Xfinity. Don't get Spectrum.
You know what? Don't say that, because then they're gonna run out of people.
Xfinity's just as bad.
Well, you mitigated.
I never lagged out.
Very tough night. So.
I never lagged out.
Who brought out the caution in the first place? Because if we go green, it becomes a very interesting finish.
Yeah, I would have to go back and look at that.
It was Solis for spinning it on the backstretch, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I think he hit the inside wall a ton, brought out the manual.
Yes. And that is the restart. The 13 just
turn all cautions off for stupid short tracks. Ugh.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one. But anyways, we'll let you get back to your night, and we'll see you at Las Vegas, buddy. Hopefully you can get it done there.
And hope you the best.
Thanks.
And now, for sure, we're coming down to our last person in the booth, the one that came out of nowhere, and, well, not came out of nowhere, but who came into this race hoping for a win because of how many people he had to battle with, and he came out on top knowing that it's only one more race. Shake, do you feel like the lead is a little bit more comfortable, or do you think it's still, the pressure still hitting on your forehead?
Well, it's a lot better than 5 points, or even 1 point, or even tied, but yeah, there's still a lot of pressure. Jack can easily make up 10 points. I just gotta either stay right in front of him or stay 1 to 2 positions behind him and limit the points he gains on me. Other than that, I really should have it.
What? And Jim?
Yeah, so first off, congrats on the win tonight. I know that it was very timely. You really needed that one to extend the gap, and it seemed like a night where you were going to have to come out in front of Captain Jack in order to extend that gap, and you were going to have to win the race to extend that gap. So congrats on that. I'm interested a little bit. Do you like, when you're in a chase format like this and have a little bit of a lead, do you like being on the offensive or defensive? Do you like making up that gap, or do you like maintaining that gap?
Really, it just depends. I don't really care, to be honest. It's nice having a gap, but it's not really all too bad to gain the points on the leader. I haven't had to do that yet, but it's pretty hard when you got the guy in second and then you got his teammate trying to dive under you and you have to block and play defensive. So I was really playing defensive the whole race as trying to win the race. So
yeah, you made sure to not bleed that many points there in Stage 1, Stage 2. There were a lot of opportunities where you could have gotten muscled off of the bottom lane and went back to 5th or 6th, and you were able to deal with that threat. So that might come back to help you win a championship. Speed, do you have anything for race winner Shake and Bake?
I have a couple things for Sir Shake and Bake. First and foremost, how confident are you that you can take the big trophy home after the season you've had?
I'm pretty confident. I ran really well last season at Vegas. I won Stage 1 and Stage 2, and then I finished second. But I got to find a little more speed. So, but really, it's all gonna come back to how fast Jack is.
Yes.
Second
And
question is, speaking of finding speed, it actually kind of ties in. I noticed earlier in practice with Jack, you couldn't find as much speed as him in turn 1. How did you fix that for the race?
I just had a long gun car. Truck, whatever. I was diving in the corner more.
Motor
you good?
vehicle.
I always mess it up by saying car. You okay? I'm sure I probably said car, but just didn't notice. Well,
Yeah, I mean, I was just, when I was following Jack, I was just
trying to end it.
Watching him, but it was also pretty hard because he was lagging quite a bit. But it's whatever.
All right.
Yeah. Any shout outs there, Shake, before you can go off and celebrate your win?
Yeah, I'd like to thank, Speed, who ran a few laps with me, Joker, Riley, all of HMS and Junior Motorsports and GMS. We've been putting on a great season.
Yeah,
absolutely.
as one of the people we thanked, I couldn't agree more. I really like the program we have at HMS, JRM, and GMS. One thing we always do is we work together and run our little practices we do there, as he mentioned, and kind of gave me a good idea how to do the boost tonight, because I knew it was going to affect the long run, that right rear tire, brutal. And I saw Jack's lag hours before anyone did.
Yep. And any more questions?
That's it for me.
Speed. Well, he went dead.
I do have a couple comments for tomorrow, though.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I was just about to say something.
Yeah.
About that.
So tomorrow, penultimate race, Xfinity Series and Cup race from Bristol Motor Speedway. It's not covered in dirt, thank God.
Oh,
It
thank you,
is
Bristol,
complete
baby.
asphalt, and it is Bristol, baby. It is the night race, and it is going to be coming to you live 7:45 and 8:30 respectively for Xfinity and Cup Series action. There's a good points battle. T-Bird is currently leading the Xfinity Series playoffs by 2 points over Masopes, 5 points over Riley, 13 points over Killer, and 19 points over Speed. And then for the Cup Series, give me a second here, I've got to scroll. It is Heredia right now, 2-point lead over Fistbuster, coming off of his big win at Homestead, and 12 points above Joker. So we hope to see you tomorrow. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, I can't either. It'll be really fun. It's not really my best track, however, I really enjoy racing Bristol. Every time I go there, it just seems like it's a really fun race. A lot of bumping, a lot of banging, and a lot of tempers flaring.
I think that what Kyle Busch
Track
would say.
race.
Well, I think that will automatically end it off. I would love to thank everybody inside the league for even letting me do this broadcast again. Even though most people hate me. So, I think that will
Haters
automatically,
gonna
yeah, 100%. So, right after this truck spreads, after y'all already ended off, we're gonna see them next Wednesday. Going to the final race of the season will be Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and I think for tomorrow, you will probably see me. Do not know track meet, but you will probably see me or Speed in the. I was about to say Cup in Xfinity Series. Right about 7 o'clock, 7:15. And right after, you will see Jim and Brody and a couple others in the Cup race, and see how that all pans out for their playoffs and their chase. And I think that will end it all off for this week. So, well, not for this week, but for this day. So I think I will end it off, and we'll see you tomorrow, Thursday at 7 o'clock. 7:45.